As many as y'all know, I started to do pop-ups this year, kind of towards the end of the year, starting in September, but from there it has kept me mad busy. I have been going, doing all these fun pop-ups. I started venturing out to down south, so that's super exciting, but my Depop shop has suffered. So I've been doing Depop for almost 2 years. Will it be 2 years? Yeah, it's gonna be 2 years in January, and I was really used to having like 400 to 600 items posted, and since I was doing pop-ups, I literally have like 120 items posted. So God knows that I have worked so hard to get over 2,600 items sold on Depop, 10K followers, and I'm not gonna let that go to waste, y'all. So Christmas is over and there's no more excuses. First of all, I need a post. I need to post like a mad woman. Luckily, I have all of my clothing steamed and like ready on hangers from the vendors, so I just need to take pictures like crazy. The one thing that I am going to change, I think I'm gonna stop including my face. A lot of the Depops that I like to follow, like Threads Obsessed and Details Vintage, they don't include their face. It's like a really good detailed picture of the item, and I think that's what I want to change on my Depop. And there's just a few other things that I want to change. So today I figured I'd bring you guys along. I'm gonna take pictures. I'm having a very late start. I shipped my Depop packages and now I'm gonna get a little Starbucks. Miss Remy Ashton is chilling, supporting me. Thank you, Miss Remy Ashton. All right, y'all, my biggest tip is when something doesn't fit you, like this darn dress that I absolutely love, if it doesn't fit you, hold it against your body, because I think it definitely beats flat lays. In my opinion, flat lays, they don't do anything for me. It's like looking at the store. But when it's formed to somebody's body, you can get an idea like where the armpits and where the shoulder's gonna lay. So I'll show you a picture right here of what I did with this dress, but I'm also gonna post it with it on, just showing the bra. And people, it just works with the imagination. They can envision it better. So that's what I do with items that don't fit me. All right, y'all, so my biggest tip, all right, first, let's give a moment to this little vintage dress. I think it's so adorable, super cute. Anyways, my biggest tip about taking Depop pictures is I have an empty rack and I start, whatever I start with. Today I started with dresses, so I do all the dresses that I want to take today, and then I move on to jumpers, and then after that I'll probably move on to skirts. So it gives me a good visual, because I don't get worn out, but I definitely get bored after like 10 items that I took pictures of. I just get over it. So it's nice to see like how many dresses I've had, and if that's enough dresses for this drop, then I'll move on to jumpers, and then I'll move on to two-piece sets, and then skirts, and then probably pants and shirts, and then I'll know that I have a good amount of variety of stuff where I can stop for the day. So that's just what I do, and it's a lot easier, like taking on and off dresses and then only putting on one pair of denim and putting on all your jackets, or vice versa. So that's just my tip. This is just how I do it. This is what I think works easiest for me throughout the years of doing this. So let's move on. Well, your girl has an addiction, y'all. I went to my boyfriend's house. I stayed the night at his house. I woke up, I left his house. Bitch, I'm thrifting. Like, how did I end up thrifting? I don't know, but I'm out here. I found the cutest jacket in all the land, so I'm super excited for that. I'll see you when I get home and I start debopping again. Hey lovelies, so it's the next day and I'm taking t-shirt photos, and I figured I'd just share this hack with you guys, because plain shirts, they just don't get the action that you want them to get. but this one is a plain red, but it has that shimmy checkered. It's so bloody cute. So what I do is that I'm gonna layer on this fun little vest and take a picture, so it gets the person to click on the picture, and then I'll take it without it on. But that's just a little trick to give your plain items a little bit of sass. So it's been a few days. I started this video I think 2 days after Christmas, and it's been some time. I already have quite a bit of items, not even quite a bit. I probably have like 30 items posted from last week, and I figured I was going to take some pictures today, and as I was sorting through my inventory, I figured bring you guys along. So today I'm kind of feeling bottoms. So I started picking bottoms, and with bottoms, I'm just going to put on like a cute bustier. So I have black and white. So I started picking out the bottoms that I was going to take with the black bustier, and now I'm going to pick out the bottoms that I'm going to take with the white bustier. So I figured I'll show you guys this little tidbit. I just recently picked a new one up, but if you go on Amazon, I just put in phone clicker. It's a universal remote for your phone, so when you're taking pictures, you just click it instead of like doing self-timer or whatever y'all doing. This is the easiest way. You just hold it in your hand while you're taking pictures, and yeah, they do last a long time, but unfortunately I have tile and I drop it all the time, so then it starts acting a little funny. But this is what it works, and you just freaking click it. Like you pose, you click. This really saved me. It's under $10. It's like $9.99. So it's a great investment, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. With the backgrounds, don't overthink it. As long as you have a clean background, not too busy. I like to stay very neutral so the item pops off of my background. Like I just have this little corner in my living room that I use, and I've been enjoying it, and it's so easy to get to. Yeah, I have to move my couch out of the way to take pictures, but it's all good. I used to go super hard in my backgrounds, and once the item sells, that background's gone forever. So I don't put in as much effort as I do in my backgrounds anymore, but it's still cute, it's still selling. I'm gonna take some photos today and get listing like crazy, because your girl, I'm trying to get my number up there again, so let's do the damn thing. If you guys have any questions though, feel free to comment down below. I'll make sure I make a better in-depth video on certain things. But these are just my tips and tricks that I've been like learning throughout the years. And yes, with the racks, I'll list them where I got the bronze racks on Amazon. I'll list them down below where I got the silver and the bronze racks, because I do have questions on them. They're not very expensive, but they're really nice to have, y'all, because it's better than like making piles on your couch and like just feeling like you're crowded with all these clothes. So it was a good investment. And hangers, I got the hookup on these black hangers. They did not cost me very much at all, but I would not invest in hangers, you guys. I see a lot of people buying like felt hangers and these like industrial hangers, and the truth about them is they break. You step on them, they break. You travel with them, they break. So I wouldn't invest too much money. If you're gonna use like the Target hangers, pick one color. It's aesthetically pleasing, it looks nice, and I don't think anyone's gonna judge you for using these hangers. I would still buy from a vendor that has those hangers. I just use these black ones because I got hooked up with them, but over time I'm realizing like they break, so I wouldn't invest in hangers. And yes, anyways, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you guys. Happy New Year, first video of the year. So exciting. I've been on a break, so it's good to be back. Give your girl a thumbs up. Catch you next week.